Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Got the Huawei Pro 3 shooting this video in 1080p. The Huawei Mate 9, my final thoughts, my final review. But it's not the last time you'll see this device. Even though I'm in the process of selling devices, getting ready for some other devices to drop to bring in here to my Project 13. This one's going to stay around for a while. Picked it up for $599 smacks at Best Buy. I remember that day specifically because my wife and I went out for a drive, a little date. It was icy, it was cold, it was wet. We went down to Airport Way, Best Buy there, picked it up, went out to the car and did an unboxing together. First time ever my wife has been on YouTube, let alone my Project 13 here for the team. So it was exciting to be able to share that video with you, share it with her. Yeah, she was a little shy, a little nervous, but she did awesome. She did awesome. And just doing it with her and showing off this device, man, what a great time. The feedback from that video has just been phenomenal. Still getting a lot of views on that specific video. So again, thanks to my wife for being a good sport and doing the unboxing with me, and all of you for checking out that video and supporting her first time on my Project 13. This device right off the bat from that day had been my daily driver for a little bit. It's been almost a month in having it. Since then I had two other devices come in, the ZTE Blade V8 Pro, which is now gone, the Honor 6X, which I'm getting ready to send back to Huawei, and now I'm back to using the Huawei Pro 3 as my daily driver and the Huawei Mate 9 as the backup. I just wanted to use the Huawei Pro 3. It's been sitting there for a while, and you know, here it is shooting this video in 1080p. So I'll be bringing you a revisit on that device as well. But yeah, just getting ready for new devices, and I thought it was about time that I went over the Huawei Mate 9 and what I feel about it as a consumer, not as a YouTube reviewer. So this is not going to be a techie type of video. If you want techie, if you want more details, go check out the other 10, 12 videos I have on this device. I have a lot of videos, a lot of information. So if you're still collecting information, doing your homework, go watch those videos. If you find something missing, which I don't think you will, but if you do, leave that information down below and I'll help you out with that. Like I said, I'm in the middle of deciding what I'm going to get rid of. I did sell the Sony Xperia XA Ultra, and I'm thinking about a couple other devices, but the Huawei Mate 9 will stay around for a while. It will challenge some new devices that will be coming in. So I'm, looking forward to that. I'm collecting more finances and getting all the pennies, nickels, and dimes, and quarters, and dollar bills together to see what I'm going to bring in to challenge this device. And that should be a fun comparison against whether it's the Samsung Galaxy S8, an HTC Ultra maybe, or the LG G6. I don't know, but it's going to be something, and I'm looking forward to that. But you know the process that happens here on my Project 13. They come and they go. I collect the money to add to my finances to bring in other devices. It's a vicious, vicious circle that keeps going round and round. It's nice that Huawei is now being able to send me a device here and there. We'll be hopefully hearing from them soon if what might be next. But I'm patient. Got to be patient about that. And then I'll bring in something in between too as well. So looking towards the flagships and some mid-range flagships as well. But out of pocket, out of purse, this device has been phenomenal. I remember the excitement I had with the Nexus 6 and the Huawei Nexus 6P. That's the same excitement I've had with this device. Now, if you're asking me as a consumer, what do I like about this device? I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Let me turn this off because I don't want to go into anything while I'm showing you the device. I'm always hitting something on that display. The body. Man, I'm going to tell you, I love the body. Aesthetically, it's sexy. I love the way the cameras are set up, the 20 and 12 megapixel. You got phase auto detection, dual flash, fingerprint sensor back there on the back where I really dig it being. And look at how quick that is, man. I mean, it's just fast. Okay? I just love the look. Again, the durability, the quality build on this device. It's very durable, very strong. It's not too heavy and it's not too light. It's got enough girth, but it's not too much. The beautiful 1080p display that I've said it over and over again. It looks like it's AMOLED. It's not, but it is one gorgeous display. Some of you weren't happy at the fact that, hey, I'm paying 600 smacks for this device and I'm not getting a 1440 by 2560 display. I'm not getting a 2K display. You don't need it. It's a great display. At $600, it gave you so much more. But when they put this display here, they gave you one of the best IPS LCD displays you're ever going to look at visually when watching movies and videos. You are going to be stoked. And I mean super, 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 super stoked. It's a killer, killer display. It's beautiful. You don't need any more. They did it right. Huawei did it right. You got EMUI Skin 5.0 over the top of Android Nougat 7.0, and they are working together. The high silicone Kirin 960 underneath. This engine is just working smooth, feathery, silky smooth. I've had no lag, no stutter. And you're saying, really? No lag, no stutter since day? No, I have not. They are working great together. In my experience on this device, out of pocket every day, in performance, in battery life, has been phenomenal. Okay? That is the honest truth. The cameras on this device are amazing. I already showed you the back of the device on the cameras. You got an 8 megapixel camera on the front. Yes, it does have optical image stabilization. It does. It's got a lot to offer. I challenge this up against the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. The S7 Edge got a lot of positive feedback, but nobody was really knocking this device. Okay, the S7 Edge is one different kind of beast, a different kind of monster. Okay, but the Mate 9 holds its own. In my opinion, you're going to love what you get when you're shooting video and taking pics, whether it's from the back or the front. You can go look at all the samples that I put up, the slideshows and so forth. Wow, just amazing, amazing. I don't take a lot of selfies or anything like that, but it has a great front-facing cam. Again, at 8 megapixels. You got dual speakers, earpiece that doubles up as a speaker. And down at the bottom, you have a speaker here as well. And you got a mic over here and USB Type-C. And it does have fast charge too as well, which is really, really cool. So 4,000 milliamp battery. I'll tell you, man, when you can use a device really heavy like I do, especially during the reviewing process, and you can get 5.5, 6, 6.5, give or take, depending on what I'm doing, and it's going to be different for everybody. Many variables go in that. That's pretty good stuff right there when you're talking about battery life. 4,000, it seems like it should give you more, but that's what it's giving you. I'm just glad they put that in there, and I'm glad that's what I'm achieving. Everybody's going to achieve a little different in what you do. I don't know. You know, we're all different. I'm just giving you what my experience is as a consumer. My call quality and messaging has been great. Have had no issues with that. There is one area when it comes to video compression that's not the best, but it's not a deal breaker. For some of you, you may want better. That just depends. I never want to disregard anybody in what they want when it comes to a smartphone. Okay? I can tell you I like it, I hate it, or I dislike it in certain areas when it comes to smartphones, but you may say the opposite. You may say, wow, you hate that? I really like that. So, depending on what, what it is, I don't, when it comes to that specific area, sending video messages, I don't really do that. So it's not a big deal. But to some of you, you may want better, so that may be a deal breaker for you and you'll pick up something else. But I'm telling you, man, this device has so many more positives than what we want to call negatives or cons. And I think, that was the only area that I was told about and looked into, and I saw, yeah, you're right, it doesn't look that great, okay? But, and for that person or persons, they will look into something else that will at least give them that area and what they want. And I respect that, 100%. I respect that. You should not spend your money on something that you're not going to be fully satisfied. Okay? If you're not fully satisfied, don't spend your money on it. As a YouTube reviewer, I'm not wrong or right. I'm giving you my experiences, my opinions on what I like, what I love, what I don't like, what I don't love. I'm going to give you a quick listen to the speakers on the Huawei Mate 9. I've already done this in a couple other videos, so please go check that out. Some great comparisons and challenges. this device just puts out some awesome sound, whether you're listening to music, watching movies, or videos. It doesn't matter. It kills it in that area. It really, really does. Look, everybody, the thing is, the quality build of this device is just amazing. It's awesome to hold in hand, awesome to have in pocket, awesome to just use every day. And I love it when people come up and go, man, what is that device? Well, let me tell you, the visuals on this 1080p display will not let you down. The speakers will not let you down. Performance will not let you down. The engine underneath the hood, again, the high silicone Kirin 960 is killing it. EMUI 5.0 over Android Nougat 7.0 is working. They are working together to bring you the best performance you're going to get in a device that you are going to pay $600 for, unless you can get it on a special like it was a week ago for 500 smacks, $499. I'm just rounding that off, okay? So if you can get it for that, that's a steal. The cameras, whether it's on the front or the back, taking pics, shooting video, you are going to love the experience in taking pics and shooting video. Again, this is all based on my opinion, off my experiences. Battery life, call quality, messaging. I really don't have a really huge con or negative to give you. We talked about one little one that was brought up. I covered that in a video. We talked about that. But for me, personally, it's not a deal breaker. This device kills it. It was worth my 600 smacks. Yeah, I wish I could have picked it up for 500, but still was worth it. It's going to stay around for a while. It brought me that same joy that the Huawei Nexus 6P and the Nexus 6 did. And I'm totally digging that. The one thing that I didn't mention is it does have expandable storage of 256 gigs. So if you want that expandable storage, you'll be able to have that. It does have 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage. That's something that you need to know. I am sure I mentioned the 4,000 milliamp battery that will give you sufficient battery life, especially if you're just a moderate user, man. You're going to be stoked on that. So, may have not covered everything, but that's what the other videos are for. I just wanted to tell you, hey, as an average consumer, if I had just picked up this device and I had no other device and I had the money for it, I'd be one happy customer. And that's what it comes down to. Are you happy? Are you not? Are the little areas, for me or anybody else, a huge area for you when it comes to whether it's pros or cons, negatives and positives? You have to do your homework and decide what's going to work for me. Is it going to be this device? It's going to be something else. Okay. Now, as a reviewer, yes, definitely worth it. Up to you. I only bring you what is real in everyday use when it comes to any smartphone I have. The integrity of this channel will always be the honest truth on my experiences, on my opinions. Totally digging it. Okay, so please check out all the other videos on this device. Okay, you want to know more? Go check those out. Leave some information down below. You have any questions? I will do my best to answer. If this is your first time coming on by my Project 13, thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe, share, donate if you can. Become a part of the team. A lot of great people here. Man, just super stoked to be able to do this, to be able to share my opinions on technology when it comes to smartphones. Loving this area, love sharing it, and thank you for teaching me as well. I'm always willing to listen. Hey, if you leave a thumbs down, let me know why, but please, I really love thumbs up. So if you like this video and you like the style of video, leave a thumbs up. Appreciate it. I'm out.